Thank you, Karen. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Right, what I've come to talk about today is nothing new, amazing, this new technology which I've created or anything like that. But what I want to have a look at is this idea of an online exercise book. It's putting the alloy wheels onto the car. One of the big problems I've got at the moment is I teach ICT, I'm in charge of business studies and also enterprise. And one of the big problems is how do we showcase students' work? Well, when we get a non-literate IT person coming to the group, how can they find the work which the students have been doing? How can they find it quickly? We tried lots of options, lots of different VLEs, things like that, and nothing was working. So this is what I come up with. Very simply, we use Google Docs, created an exercise book as a template in Google Docs. Now you might be thinking, well, hang on, yeah, I know how to create a document in Google, fine. But this is where it added value, where we took it from being a doc to an actual exercise book. As you can see, first of all, I've got 4 examples there of exercise books for my students. Straight away, someone walks into the room, there is consistency there. You can see straight away that no matter what ability the student is, they're all starting from the same sort of point. No one's having to create a new document from nothing. They've got starting points. The next thing which I really love about it is the collaborative learning. The collaborative learning between both pupils and myself. You can see here all the different conversations we're having. My students can flag up and say, yes, I've seen this, yes, I've acted on it. Straight away, someone's in your room having a look. You've got the peer assessment in there, it ticks the box, the students are learning from each other. As soon as they walk into the room, my lesson starts there. Open up your exercise books, fill in your diary, peer assess each other's work. The next thing, the feedback, straight away, it's instant live. I can be sat at the front of the room, I can double click on an exercise book, I can look at the students' work as they're working. I can provide them with feedback during the lesson, they can respond to me during the lesson. So again, that helps my workload, but also it helps the student to learn in real time. This is what I love with Google Docs, and we're using it as an exercise book tool. Progress, there is so much progress which can be viewed on here. Straight away you can see by here, I can see minute by minute what the student is doing in my lesson. I can show their parents. If there's a student who's not working hard enough, I can just click into different times of lesson, show them, say, well look, this is what they were doing. I can have a look, see which students were looking at the work, which were doing the peer assessment. One of my students by here, Erica's posted me comments in the middle of her exercise book saying, well I'm now going to do this, I'm going to do that. I've got my lesson diaries at the front. And this is the best bit, there's no VLE needed for this. All I've got is a list of shortcuts. I've got the student's name, I double click on it, the exercise book pops up, is there straight away in front of me. You can see again, we can differentiate really easily with these online exercise books. We've got them where we can differentiate down, where we can have different exercise books for different students. So straight away, you know, we might have a weaker student in the class, it doesn't matter. The exercise book still looks the same. No one knows, well, what exercise book you've got. No one cares about that. All the students care about, I've got my exercise book here, I'm learning. Again, you can do discrete differentiation, where I can send the students little messages in their work saying, well look, this is what I want you to do this lesson. And as you can see by here, straight away, this student, Courtney's not the sort of student who I can go over and say, well Courtney, I want you to go for the higher stuff, I want you to do this and that. Well, just Courtney will switch off. Whereas, if I send her the message in a word, Courtney, very simply, she'll just tick to tell me, I've seen it, leave me alone, I'll do it. And I think, again, that's really good. That's knowing your students, helping them improve. This is one of the things which I think is missing quite a lot, especially with ICT, enterprise, business studies, these sort of subjects when you're on the computer. Refinement. One of the big things which I decided when I set up these online exercise books was, well, if we're going to do project-based learning, doing 7 lessons, the students should be allowed to, like, say, well, lesson 4 and 5, I finished my work, what do I do now? Well, very simply, you don't ask me, what do you need to do now? So my students know, they go back to lesson 1, lesson 2, they refine, they try and improve their work. Or they go to their progress section, they have a look at their levels page, and they might have a look and say, well sir, I haven't hit level 7 yet. Well, go on, you've got the extension task, you prove to me why I should give you a level 7, you show me. So straight away, it's empowering the student in their own learning. This is another thing which I really like about these online exercise books. It allows students the power to have ownership over their work, something which is really, really important. You can see here I've got a range of exercise books. One simple rule I have with the students, as long as I can read it, I'm not worried. It's up to you. Some of the students choose just to, okay, I'll keep it the way you formatted it, sir. Some of the other students, it's very important to them. So again, it's making the students buy into this, that yes, this is great. I'm going into a computer room, I've got an online exercise book. This is mine, I can personalise it. And again, this is something which is really useful with these. Access, really simple. All I have to do simply share it with staff, students, parents, not a problem. If there's a work scrutiny, I just type in my boss's email address, he gets it. And the very last thing, to create the shortcut to the exercise book, once the student shared it with me, I right-click on the link, copy the link address, create a shortcut. It's there straight away, no VME. Thank you.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Next up we've got Alicia.